Hey, what's going on, everybody? Day Trade Knockout here. Got another video for you with some crazy shit that happened in the market today. So, with that being said, let's just get right into it. There is a lot to be said, but I'm going to sum it up into a few points. So, basically, obviously, you can see today was extremely wild. I don't think anybody was really expecting that to happen. There was a big rip to the downside with on today's session. We had a whole range of $11 in the whole trading session for today after we started crashing down around around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The most important thing to note is that, first off, I mentioned in the last video we were in a trading range, and the lower extreme of that trading range was $517.67. Since that is the case, it's very highly likely we can get a lower high below this level. So we got what we needed, but still, nevertheless, we still haven't gotten it just yet. So just be patient and make sure we get it. Because again, as you can see, anything can happen in the market. Every outcome and every day is unique. It has no correlation with the previous day. So always keep that in consideration. Never be biased and just make sure that you go along with what data is shown on the market. I do believe that new sellers were active here. And first off, one, because this shit was extremely strong. Uh, and second, because when you look at the market internal SPY, so first off, I look at the tick, very significant. Just a bunch of bullshit for a while. It's like nothing really that significant. Then we had that straight ripper, and it shows that ticks and actual participants were involved, and just everything overall on the internals perspective and the percent from open. You look at volume, obviously, as well. Everything, and I mean everything, was showing signs of a pretty significant seller day, significant day for the Bears, and yeah. So those are the main reasons when you took all of that context into, you put all those factors into play, showing that yeah, sellers pretty much are looking to be pretty strong, and this isn't just something news influenced. And unless there was some news that came out, because I know that the unemployment claims came out this morning, but besides that, I don't know if anything else had happened. So if I miss something, my bad, guys. And if I don't know, I'm just unaware of it. Again, I'm still learning with you guys, but at the moment, I would say sellers are looking strong, and just be aware that there are potentials for different setups on the bullish and the bearish side of things. And the reason being is because yes, we had this very bearish day, but there's a few things we have to take into consideration. One, don't get in at the lows of the market. Wait for a pullback. And again, that goes in alignment with the trading range extreme and the fact that, one, our foundation is we never chase the market. We always wait to get in at a discounted price. And this scenario is waiting till we get a higher pullback and then looking for a bearish trade down in this scenario. Second, on the bear side, I'm sorry, on the bull side, when you look at the market profile, this is the first time I'm showing you guys this, but on Trade Brigade, this is where I learned it from. But without getting too off topic, guys, if you notice here, you can see these volume profiles right here. They're very low. There's not a whole lot of participation in the middle. Very easy amounts of. It's a very weak structure at the moment. There isn't enough data that's accumulated showing that there's going to be any support above or below these low volume nodes, basically. So understand that that's also a reason for a potential bullish setup on tomorrow. So again, summary is, don't be biased. Understand that you just go off of the data that's set. Wait for a pullback entry, and understand that there's opportunities for both bulls and bears tomorrow. But there are signs that the sellers are strong. So take that into consideration. You want to be a little more biased for the bears, but understand that bulls do have a good chance of having some form of intraday setup for tomorrow, just so you know. And I'm going to go over the setups to avoid. So again, what do we always talk about? Never chase the market. Don't take a trade without the 15-minute higher time frame confirmation. And in this case, making sure we get the 1 hour lower high confirmation before looking for the bear setup. Don't have low standards. Enter trades with a higher standard mindset. Don't be biased on one side. And lastly, don't look at the bear setup on any bear setups until we get a 1 hour lower high pullback, so we are not chasing the market. And always adjust your setups depending on if we get a gap up or gap down open on tomorrow's setup. So I got two bullish scenarios and two bearish scenarios. So bullish scenario number one is looking for a higher low, 15-minute higher low above this. the 514.40 level. Reason being is because understanding that, again, as mentioned, there's bullish setups possible. We have weak structure on the market profile, and this is showing a level of where a seller stepped up. So if we violate that tomorrow, that could be a potential setup. Again, I'm not too eager about it, especially with the strong selling pressure. I'll only be looking to get into that if we have very good R&R and if our risk is very small. Second, look for a 15-minute higher low above 516.75, which is a negative weekly expected move. So again, this is another thing to take into consideration, but take note that this is a level also that would be significant if we get the 1 hour lower high pullback here and a 15-minute lower high. So be very cautious about taking that 15-minute higher low also, just letting you know. Because one of the bearish setups I'm going to be looking for is to look for a 15-minute higher low or lower high below here after the 1 hour low pullback. So I would be very cautious with taking the 1 hour higher low or the 1 hour, or I'm sorry, not the 1 hour, the 15-minute higher low or the 15-minute lower high at this level. Understand that either or could happen. So be very patient, be very picky, and don't get too eager to get into any trade. And also, lastly, I do want to point out that Uh, the last one would be after getting a 1 hour lower high. I'm not going to look to chase the market. I can only enter this if we get a pullback on the 1 hour chart, and that is a 15-minute lower high below 512.75. And we would target 511.35 and 510.35. And lastly, one thing I want to go over that I almost forgot, we did have a spike day, as you can see. So just keep in mind that if we stay here, that does show that the I'm sorry, that the old business has ended and new business is being ready to conduct. And oh, I'm sorry, my bad, guys. If we continue that way, that means that old business is still needing to be conducted. We haven't finished. If we open here or higher, that means that old business has ended and we're ready to start new business. So I just want you to keep all those things in mind. This day was pretty crazy. Besides that, guys, this is day trading knockout here. You know, oh my God, I'm so burnt out, guys. I know this YouTube channel is new, but I swear to God, I've been working hard every day, and I've been at this for almost a year and a half now. Many sleepless nights. Why do I keep doing a sob story? My bad, guys. Anyways, this is Day Trading Knockouts here. See y'all in the next video, and peace. Bye, guys. Stay green.